nothing changes.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video. This is Rami from Royale Gaming, and today I will be showing you the best way to play your furnace along with your miner or hog or any other else if you are including that furnace inside of your deck. Now I tried to fit something else inside of this deck, and then I thought, you know what, this deck actually is going to serve me really good because I have my mini P.E.K.K.A, I have my fireball, and I have my goblins along with the fire spirits and the minions, so that will help me out on defense. So technically how to play this deck is easier than you could think. So technically you will use your furnace as a defensive building along with the causing an offense, but the thing is, in here that was a quick battle, so we will go through that. I'm not going to commentate on this battle, so we will go into how not to play your furnace and how to play it. So technically you have your furnace. The furnace is a building, so that building is going to draw any building targeting, you know, any troops that target buildings, like, you know, hog, royal giant, like giant, or anything else that you could think about. So that furnace is going to help you out. Now with the counter push in here, we are going to take the 3 crowns out of this block in here, so that's a good game in there. We'll finish that up with fireball. But going back to the furnace part, yeah, okay, we're going to include the furnace in our deck, so we're going to get really good value out of it. So the way to get the value out of it is, you know what, if you're using fast cycle decks, once you take a tower and you lose the other, it's going to be really hard for you to defend the other side and grab the win on the other tower. So what we're going to do, like, think about it, the same concept as the 3 musketeers. When you drop the 3 musketeers behind your king tower, the musketeers are going to split 2 into one side and 1 into one side, so you support that one with any other cards, so your opponent will concentrate on one side and take that side out, and then you will cause that damage on the other side. So technically this is the same way we are going to play our furnace to cause that chip damage on both sides while you are doing one push on one side, and the furnace is going to do the other work for you without even worrying about what's gonna happen into the other side. Now, like I said, this is not how to play this deck. Yeah, so I have my furnace, I'm doing my push on the left side, so I placed my furnace right on to target the left side. Okay, so technically when you place your furnace on the left side, so your opponent will have the advantage of actually defending that side and causing one push. So like, if you look in here, my furnace is actually spitting out the fire spirits, but he had his mega minion, he has his musketeer. Now he dropped his like ice spirit and the giant in there to block that furnace. So what do you need to do? You need to split the defense cards out of your opponent into 2 sections. So don't make it too strong for you so you can't stop it, and don't make it too weak so you will have it really easy. So you need to balance your game. So in here I was playing on the left lane, and like I said, if you are playing your furnace on the left lane, he's going to use whatever he could. He's going to use his poison, he's going to use his giant, his ice spirit, or whatever cards he could get to block your fire spirits from getting into his tower. So technically what we need to do, we need to split our offense furnace. So the furnace will cause over 200 damage per each pop, like onto any tower. So if we are doing our main push, so he will get busy actually defending our main push on the left. And if the furnace is going to the right, he's going to split his defenses because he doesn't want to get the other tower damaged. And what's really good about, you know, using the furnace is because when you are using, like, you know, when you are using fast cycle decks, like, you know, and once you get that tower, it's going to be much easier for you, especially if the other tower has a low health. So if you jumped into the overtime, so it's going to be like dropping, it's a matter of dropping like 2 hogs and they're getting the hog to get into the tower, and you will be able to grab the other crown. So it's going to be much easier for us to go along with the furnace deck. Now this is the second battle. I'll show you the best way to play it, which is going to be a replay. So I decided to go with a replay because this guy is using a bowler, and a bowler is very hard counter for any spawner's deck. So technically the furnace is a spawner deck, so how we going to counter that? It's very easy. Now we have our main push going into the left side, right? So we will drop our furnace into the right. Now in here, that's what I'm talking about, like, you know, dividing offense card. Yeah, so you have your furnace going to the right, so your opponent is going to split his cards into 2 sections. So dropping our furnace right here, he's going to block that with either his poison, with either his bowler in there, which he dropped the bowler. So the bowler is a hard counter for, you know, any spawner decks, but we're going to concentrate on our main push on the left side, even though that we are dropping our furnace on the right side. So he's going to drop his defense cards actually on the left lane, which is going to make it harder for him to go into and form one push for us. So in here with the Ice Wizard, so Ice Wizard is level 3, I decided to drop my goblins in there, take the goblins down. With him dropping that poison in there, I'll just drop my other furnace in there and just keep the ball rolling. And then going for another push on the left. See, like, I forgot about the furnace that I dropped in there, and I went for a push on the left side. So, you know, when I did that push on the left side, he did not have anything to counter you on the right side because he dropped his bowler to defend you. So technically this is what's gonna happen with every single deck that you are facing. So it's either they defend one side from the fire spirits that's coming out of the furnace, or they go into the main push that you are doing with your hog or with your miner into the other lane. So in here, like, I was concentrating on going with my hog into the lane. He keeps blocking that with his Inferno Tower, which is perfectly fine, but my hog will manage to get one swing, and our spear goblin will actually will manage to get 2 stabs onto the tower. Things works really good. So at the right lane we're causing 1766, and on the left lane 1400. After that, Zap is going to be 1372. But look at that mini P.E.K.K.A. That mini P.E.K.K.A, we used that for defense, but she managed to get into the tower and get one swing into the tower. And because he's running out of resources, man, he's running out of elixir, he's running out of cards, our mini P.E.K.K.A will manage to get into that tower and get the grab the win and grant us that win. So in my opinion, this is the best way to play the furnace deck. If you guys have any better ideas, please let me know in the comment section below. And this is gonna end up our video for today, guys. If you like it, please leave a thumb up. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. You be safe and have a good one. This is Rami, and I'm signing out.